Hey guys, it's me. I just got finished editing the video and I really like it, so please watch it to the end. Thank you. Okay, bye. I gotta eat now.
Okay, get your popcorn, get ready to spill your tea, so get to brewing because I am about to tell you a story time. It's gonna make you so mad, or you're probably not gonna be mad actually. You're gonna feel something, okay? Get ready because we are about to, oh my god. Get ready because I'm about to shake you. The seat you are sitting in, the bed you're laying in, the toilet seat that you are sitting on. You are about to get shook. Before I get started, I want to say hi. I'm Jordan and I make YouTube videos every week now. So instead of posting monthly, I'm gonna start posting weekly. So before I get started with the actual story time, I just want to give you a little introduction to the story. So I went to this hospital literally 10 days before this story. I was diagnosed with the flu. Apparently there's different parts of the flu. So the doctor told me I had around 5 to 7 days left of the flu. So I should be better after 5 to 7 days. 10 days later, I wasn't. I was actually at school coughing so bad and I didn't know what it was. Teacher was like, do you need water? I couldn't hold it in. I was uncontrollably laughing. I was uncontrollably coughing and I couldn't do nothing about it. And it was a really dry cough that was so bad and I was like,
this ain't it. I need to go to the hospital.
My primary care doctor literally would have you waiting in the waiting room for 3 hours and then see you for 2 minutes. So I was like, I'm not going to him, we're going straight to the hospital. So we go to the hospital and they have a outpatient, they have the actual ER, and then they have the walk-ins. So my dad and I decided to go to the actual ER because I've had the flu and I've had the flu previously, and if I've had it for a long amount of time, it turns to pneumonia. I'm at this hospital, I sign in, I tell the lady, hey, I have the flu, I'm not feeling any better, I'm coughing, it was a really dry cough, and I can't do anything about it, basically. I told her that. She's like, wait, you have the flu, sir? I said, yes, I have the flu, you guys diagnosed me a couple of days ago, because I didn't know the exact day. And so she goes, and hands me a mask. I understand that's precaution and stuff like that, but her face was all some twisted and everything. I'm over here if you can't recall you work at a hospital, I should be the one twisting my face because the people in that waiting room looked disgusting and sounded disgusting. No, calm down. I should have asked for the mask, you know what I mean? I sit down in the very corner because I don't like people, I don't like socializing with people, unless it's my friends and stuff like that. And also, who socializes at a hospital? Everyone that is there is sick and trying to get treated. So that's what I was trying to do. So when I walked in, there was probably about 12 people in front of me. So I figured I would be here for a little bit, an hour in the waiting room, and then I'll get seen. That was expected. That was not the case. So everybody there had an attitude, they didn't want to work today or something like that, or somebody pissed in their cereal or something. But if you can have an attitude, have it with your little coworkers. Don't have it with me because I'm over here sick already. Already have an attitude. I already have an attitude because I'm not feeling it today. I have to sit in this waiting room for an hour because you have 5 billion people in front of me. So I'm gonna need you to tone it down with the attitudes. So we get to the point where a lady calls us in for registration. We get to the point where a lady calls us in for registration. Now, last time I came to this hospital 10 days ago, I didn't have to register. They sent me straight to the ER after I signed in and I went to my room, basically. They do run the basics with you, and that is what registration is, but last time I came 10 days ago, they did that when I got my room. Inside the room, they had a guy come in with a computer and he signed me, he did the registration like that. No. So the lady, I come in this little room, right next to the waiting room, and she's address, phone number, and everything like that. And in my head, I'm I was here 10 days ago. It's not I changed my phone number, changed my house, changed my mother, changed my father in 10 days. Can I go back to the waiting room? Can I get my room? Because I just registered 10 days ago. What is this? Pointless. That's what it is. So after we do that, we finally go back to sitting down. It's been like 45 minutes at that point, and I was like, okay, I might as well take a nap for this tiny little 15 minutes before I get called. So I freaking wake up from my nap and still see the same 12 people plus a few more in the waiting room. I'm like, oh, I've been waiting here, took a nap and woke up, and I'm still here. I was in this waiting room for almost 4 hours. Like, bitch, if I was dying, I would have died. So I wake up, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to go back to sleep. I could not go back to sleep because literally 3 seats down, it's this whole family that's sick, coughing up a storm, and I was like, no, I can't sleep with germs and I can't sleep in all this noise. I decided to stay up and be on my phone. I wasn't gonna sit there and be sick and bored at the same time. So I was like, okay, I'll just chill on Snapchat, Instagram, or Twitter, stuff like that. And by the way, you can follow me on all 3 of those things at JRDN Frazier or Jordan Frazier without the vowels in Jordan. While I was up, I noticed the nurse, every time she came out to check the papers on the little, patient check-in area, she always looked at me. In my head, I'm like, yo, you want me to leave? Like, I'm not leaving. Like, I'm waiting for my spot to be in this waiting room. I'm not gonna sit here and leave because you're taking 4 hours to put me in a room. No, ma'am. She finally noticed I wasn't leaving, and she finally calls my name after almost 4 hours in just the waiting room. She checked my vitals and stuff like that, like my temperature, my pain rate, and everything like that, and also gave her my symptoms. And so she's like, okay, we're gonna take you to the psych ward. And my dad's like, huh? Because he works at a hospital for people with needs such like that. She's like, yeah, we have no more room, so we're gonna go ahead and put him in the psych ward. I'm like, psych ward? I'm like walking by and I see empty rooms on my left side. Literally empty rooms that have been cleaned and ready for people to go in.
But they're full. We don't have enough rooms, so we're putting people in the psych ward.
And so on the right to me is the psych ward, and luckily there was nobody who actually was in there at the time, or at least I think so. As I'm walking by, I see people in like literally benches, just sitting down waiting for the doctor, like walking by with their mask on and everything. I'm like, this ain't it. This is not it. Like, can I go home? I just want to get treated and go home, but now I gotta sit on a bench after 4 hours in the freaking waiting room. This room had no chairs, no medical equipment, had an uncomfortable ass bench. It was not even a bed, no pillows, no nothing. It had freaking stains on it. I'm gonna put some pictures on the screen of the room and everything like that because it's bad. It's really bad. There were stains on the ceiling and the walls, which I don't even want to know what they were, but I just know there were stains on the freaking ceilings and stuff like that. The floor was kind of like messed up, like pulled up or something like that. I don't even know what happened in there, but I don't know why I'm in there. Like, I'm here for my freaking flu and you put me in here, you know what I freaking mean? I recall telling the lady I have, like, my back hurts. Like, she told me to tell her my pain and I told her that my back hurts. And she's gonna put me in a room on a bench without no chairs, no pillows, no nothing like that. No, ma'am. This is not it. Like, no. The room also had no privacy whatsoever, no blinds. You couldn't block the little door, you know, the door window. You couldn't, like, there was no blinds for that. And so, like, people that were working in the hospital that didn't know what was going on would just walk by and they would judge you so hard because they think you're there for mental reasons. And that's so wrong for people to judge people like that. You know what I mean? It's either if it's a mental reason, physical reason, emotional reason, which is all under the same umbrella. It's so mean to judge someone like that. Like, they can't control it. Obviously, they're there to get help. So judging people like that is not okay. I understand that I wasn't there for that, but for you to sit here and give me nasty looks, stare inside the room and everything like that, that made me feel uncomfortable. Not because people think I'm there for that, because it's disgusting and people are being disrespectful. So I called my mom to update her. I was like, hey mom, they put me in the psych ward. There's no benches here. There's stains on the walls. I'm talking mad trash on this phone about the hospital and forgetting that I'm in this freaking psych ward, so the walls are like thin or like the opposite of soundproof, so they can hear everything that's going on, everything I'm saying. And the doctor comes in and he's all like, get off the cell phone. If you still want to talk, I can get up and go somewhere else. Bitch, I was waiting in your waiting room for 4 hours. You ain't gonna tell me because I'm on the cell phone you can get up and leave? No. I'll get off. I'll stay here. But don't be trying that. If you're gonna pretend like you did not have me in the waiting room for 4 hours and then put me in the psych ward. And also, I was on the phone with my mom, my mother. Like, no. I'm on the phone with my mom because she's concerned about her sick child that's at the hospital. So what's the problem, sir? So he's fussing me everything just to check my heart and to see if I'm breathing. He hears a little bit of wheezing. He said that could be a sign of bronchitis, but we're not going to diagnose you with that yet. After 10 to 15 minutes later, they finally decide to take me to the x-ray room to x-ray my chest. And so I'm thinking, okay, time to go get my x-ray. Psych! It's time to go wait in the hallway because there's still somebody in the x-ray room. So imagine waiting in the hallway because the x-ray room is still in use. My cat is so freaking annoying. So this is how it went. She was out and I was straight in, no sanitation. It's like, okay, put your chest against the x-ray machine that most likely the lady that just came rolling around on a hospital bed around this hospital was just on. You're gonna tell me to put my chest on there? You did not sanitize, no Lysol, no wipes, no nothing. You gonna tell me to put my chest on there? But obviously I'm not gonna complain because it's the only hospital in my city. So I'm over here like, let me deal with it, and I'm gonna just do this real fast. You know, I can freshen up when I get home. It's the hospital anyway, so I'm gonna have to freshen up when I get home or wash when I get home anyway. So I finally get my x-rays taken, and the lady was so nice. That was the only nice lady I seen that whole day at the hospital. So I get back to my room, and now the nurse shows up talking about I need to listen to your chest. My dad replies with, oh, the doctor said that his lungs were already clear. And it was like she almost cut off his sentence. She was like oh, that doesn't matter, I still need to do my assessment. Like, can you A, let my dad finish, and B, what's the point of letting the doctor check me if you're gonna come in afterwards and try to do your little assessment as well? And C, why wasn't this done before I got my x-ray? Like, I'm already settled down, ready to like go home, see what I'm diagnosed with, and now you want to check my chest? Like, what? So like another 30 minutes later, they come back and they're like, so you have bronchitis. And they're like,
I'm glad you came to the hospital today, because if you didn't, you know, after bronchitis, it usually advances to pneumonia, and that's not good for you. We're glad that you came today.
I'm glad I had to wait in the waiting room for 4 hours just to get an x-ray and be told I have bronchitis. So I finally get to leave, and then, you know, in my hospital or any hospital, I don't really know, there's this area where you have to check out because people sometimes used to walk out. Let's say somebody is like on drugs and they need to do a piss test. They're like,
no, I don't want no piss test. I'll be fine. I think I'm feeling better now.
Randomly leaves. Yeah, so they have that door locked for people that can't just leave when they need treatment. And so I'm waiting because there's nobody there. Nobody is at the freaking room. And unfortunately, I took the picture when the lady finally started walking towards the rooms. I came from waiting in the waiting room for 4 hours, taking a nap, and waking up to having blood on the walls or whatever was on the wall, going to the freaking psych ward, waiting in the hallway because the x-ray room wasn't available. It was a whole roller coaster. So if you enjoyed this story time, please, 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 please leave a like and subscribe. Please, like, I don't know what to say, like, please. Comment down below if you want to see more story times or different types of videos because I have so many videos planned. I post every single week now. In my past videos I did post like every few months, but now I'm posting every week, so that's great. So you can subscribe now and like the videos every single week. Turn on notifications so you know that I'm posting every single week. And yeah, I'll see you guys. Bye. Oh, hold up. Also, follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. And so, yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye. Hey guys, I'm back. And today we are going. Today we're going to be looking